Hi Leo, this is your reading with me for May 2021. This is going to be a reading where we look into your side of things, your twin flame or your soulmate side of things, and then the outcome. So I know that it's a combined reading for twin flame soulmate, but that's because a lot of the twin flame soulmate readings that I've done in the past have had correlating messages. So, we're gonna do it like this. I know that some of you have already really felt the energies in that sense, where you've thought to yourself like, yeah, that does really make sense. So I think it's working out very well. And so this is what we're going to do. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. And also just wanted to mention, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, those are also down below as well. They're done within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention is my intention items are on Etsy. So do check those out if you are interested. And there's, intention manifesting items such as handmade bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards, which you can put under your pillow, your wallet, or your purse. Check out the review section to see how people have seen results with them. There's also face masks, crystals, divination charms, coins, pendulums, cloth bowls, etc. from me to you. The link is in the description box below. There's also sage as well. I forgot about the sage. Okay, so let's see, Leo, your side of things first. Have a look, see what's coming through. King of Cups with the Moon. Looks a bit random that my scrunchie is just like hanging out on, hanging out of my jumper. You've got the Moon. Page of Pentacles. Page of Wands. King of Swords on their side. Okay, so on your side here, the King of Cups really does represent a huge amount of, well, what I believe this to be is, I really do believe that on your side of things, you're starting to feel very confident within yourself and your abilities. You're trying not to doubt yourself. In fact, so many of you are trying to connect your gut and your intuition, again, tied to the moon, right? You're trying to figure things out for yourself. You might be doing a lot of research. You might be doing meditation, for example, trying to see what this connection is all about, trying to connect the dots with signs and synchronicities, and also writing down dreams, writing down the things that you see, which are like synchronicities, for example, and you're trying to connect dots by yourself. A lot of you are watching tarot readings, trying to figure out what is going on, and ultimately, a lot of you might be also getting readings and you're just really trying to get to the bottom of things, but you're also trying to be as rational as possible, and really by trusting your gut and your intuition. And that's something I see here. Also, the moon is really interesting because some of you have uncertainty over this particular connection. You may not feel like it's 100% stable. You may sometimes feel at a little bit of a loss, right? You've got all of those little items actually just sort of in the water, and it just feels like a bit of a, it's one of those things where it's almost like you have power in your own hands. If you look here, you've got the magician that has got this little wand here. There's a little bit of a wand there as well, right? But there's definitely that magic wand. Everything else is just kind of in the water. It's like, whatever, go. It's a sense of like releasing. And you know what else is all about releasing? Full moons. So the full moon in May is on the 26th, and it's happening in the sign of Sagittarius, which interestingly enough, there's a wand there. The magician here is actually carrying two wands. One is the magic wand, the other one is the wand that we see in tarot. So that's interesting. The second thing is that the new moon happens on the 11th of May. There's a bit of a correlation with number 11. So if some of you are seeing 11s a lot, 1111 a lot, you're seeing the repeats. The new moon is happening in Taurus. So ultimately, that is all to do with setting intentions, all right? So what I see here on your side is that you might be sort of looking into moon phases, astrology, trying to set your intentions, trying to manifest, trying to do what you can in your way for yourself to feel better, right? Because ultimately I see you taking control of things for you. Some of you might even be getting rid of some items that perhaps you were given, or getting rid of some thoughts that have been really cluttering your mind and your heart space. That's what I see there. Really trying to take control and do things in a way that makes you emotionally feel good, not where you lose power. You've got the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, and this is you trying your absolute best. Like, some of you do want things to be resolved here, and you're trying to do your absolute best to just, give the other person as much as they're giving you. Some of you don't have contact, so you are wondering, like, okay, what's going to happen? How's it going to happen? I feel like you're just taking every day as it comes in May, in all honesty, and you're just really trying to heal and feel good about the fact that sometimes this connection can be a little bit challenging. You know, a little bit challenging here and there, for sure. Okay, so on their side, you've got the King of Swords. You've got the Seven of Cups, along with the Queen of Cups. Look at that. So counterparts, King and Queen. Now, whether you're male or female, you know, the King of Cups really is your energy. I think the Queen of Cups here is actually them thinking about you. Now, if you are a water sign, then boom. This makes a lot of sense. Now, obviously, this is for Leo, so some of you might be thinking, like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm a Leo, like, hello, what are you talking about water sign-wise? Some of you may have water in your chart, right? So some of you might be here watching your Leo rising or Leo Venus. Some of you might be watching your Leo sun sign. However, you may have water somewhere else in your chart, which is coming through to be very dominant, and that is the part that's connecting to your gut and your intuition. So I will say something. May looks to be one of research, productivity, getting yourself together, trying to figure things out, but also one in which the other person is getting very triggered. Seven of Cups is their thoughts. Their thoughts are running wild. They are dreaming of you. They are thinking a lot about you in their daydreams as well as their night dreams, but they're also becoming exceptionally convinced that there's something here, okay? And even the Queen of Cups, they're starting to think of you as their other half, which I think is interesting because the King of Swords here shows that it's very black and white for them. It doesn't seem to have as many grey areas. And I think part of this is because you're pulling power into yourself. You're not doing it for them necessarily, right? You're not doing all this manifesting for them. You're doing it for yourself because so many of you want to feel better, and ultimately you just want to find balance. You want to get to the bottom of what's going on, and because of that, it's spiritually triggering them to really think about you in a stronger way. So there you go, the Queen of Cups. Now I'm going to take this top one for them, and then the rest will be the outcome. So you've got the Two of Pentacles here. And then you got the Lovers. Someone did ask about the fact that there's the Devil in this particular card. This deck is very unique in the sense that it kind of combines elements of lots of different, well, two different cards in one card. So for example, this would be like the Knight of Wands energy, but it's the Knight of Cups. You got the sort of Devil energy here, but it's actually the Lovers. So, you know, this is like the Magician here, but it's the Moon card, you know what I mean? So, that's essentially what's happening. This is just a unique deck, to be honest. So that's why. The Lovers here, you know, can also indicate obsession. You know, obsession, possessiveness, addiction. You know, people can be so addicted to love or things like that. So always keep that in mind as well, is that the messages do correlate in many ways. Now, if we go to them, Two of Pentacles here shows that they're trying to really have a rational balance in terms of things and how they see things. They really do love you. They do care about you, and they're trying to think about things in a matter where they're going pros and cons. They're thinking about both sides. They're thinking about what they can do. They're trying to be as balanced as possible. Thinking of pros and cons, you know who else is very good at that? Gemini. So you've got the Sun going into Gemini, right, with Gemini season on the 20th. You have got the Gemini card here. The Lovers here for the outcome really does go to show that there's a sense of them wanting to resolve things, wanting to come forward with the Knight of Cups, which I definitely see. This is them coming towards you, wanting to progress things with you. And I think part of this is because some of you might really be on the verge of letting go, healing, releasing. That really triggers them to come towards you. Yeah, it's pretty significant reading. Ten of Wands. Ooh, Eight of... Okay, so we've got a bunch of cards here. We're just going to take that top one for now. But you know what this is? They just can't hold back anymore. It's almost like the tables have turned, right? The tables have turned. They literally have turned. Look at that, the Ten of Wands. Some of you just cannot be bothered anymore. You're like, you know what, this is just too much. I have to go. I have to go. Now, it could be that for some of you, they left. But then I feel like you are also thinking on your side, like maybe I should just do the same and I should just kind of move on. Eight of Cups is about... actually, this technically the Eight of Pentacles, but it's got the Eight of Cups kind of energy, right, where you're trying to look out for yourself. In fact, this makes a lot of sense because the Eight of Pentacles is about working on yourself, doing things for yourself, being productive for yourself. The Ten of Wands here is about doing what's best for you so that you don't feel burdened, you don't feel frustrated, you don't feel overwhelmed, okay? And they also can't hold back anymore, okay? Because perhaps they did disappear, perhaps they've been hot and cold, perhaps they've not been giving you the answer that you need, but ultimately they want to put in effort. That's what the Eight of Pentacles is about. They can't hold back anymore, Leo. It's very, very obvious, and I think that is quite quite significant in the reading. So that is pretty much what we have here. We see the Lovers as well, right? So that is your reading. I really hope this gave you tons of clarity, information, and knowledge. If it resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course my intention items, which are on Etsy. And take care, everyone. Bye.